Right, lovely. Oh yes, you'll definitely need blocks and straps. And what we're going to try and do, if you can, and I've got to try and remember this as well, is to move the blocks with you from one end to the other. Okay, so just kind of keep them handy at one end of your mat, and then we'll go to the other end as well. Okay. So we're going to work into the breath first of all, as we always do. So just sit nice and comfortably. And just really, really extend through the spine. Sit to the very front of your block if you're sat on your block. And then just keep your straps, your blocks nice and handy. Okay, lovely. And just take a few nice deep breaths, not too deep, just start to warm the airways. And just notice the breath. Just be aware of the breath coming in and out. Just relax the eyes. I want to squeeze the shoulders up and then roll them down. Lovely. And just reach to the crown of the head, maybe just slightly tucking the chin, ever so slightly. Inhale and exhale. Soften the jaw and the teeth. Soften the tongue. And now deepen the breath. And just feel the inflation through the abdomen and rising up towards the shoulders. And then start to think of the lungs as three separate areas. So you have your lower lobes of the lungs. You can breathe into the lower lobes. And then in the midsection of the lungs, you've got your intercostal area. You have the intercostal muscles in between the ribs. So it's that middle section of the lungs, right the way through to the upper lobes of the lungs. So if you think of your three areas, and certainly with the lower lobes of your lungs, inhale to the front, the side, and to the back. And then follow that passage of breath all the way up to the intercostal, right the way through the upper lungs. Exhale away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lower, the intercostal in the middle, right through to the upper lobes of the lungs. Exhale away. Just keep following this passage of breath, inflating the areas of the lungs, and feel it into the side and the back as well as the front. Inhale. Just while you focus on your breath, you may wish to dedicate your practice to something of your choice today. It could be to a person, it could be to an animal, it could be something to yourself as well. So whether you wish to improve your practice, improve your balance, open your airways, have a little think about maybe dedicating your practice to something or someone today. Inner and outer strength. Just take the final few breaths. Inhale. Exhale away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. For the final breath, maybe lengthen the exhale. With your dedication or your intention, think of I am, I can, I will. Take one more final breath all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then roll the shoulders up. Inhale, exhale them back. And again, inhale up. Exhale behind you. And in the other direction, inhale. Exhale away. And again, really big, lovely circles with those shoulders. And then just remove the blocks that you're sat up. Keep them handy either side of the mat. And just bring the soles of the feet together. And just hold on to tops of the feet. Again, lengthen through the back of the neck. So just taking the chin towards the chest, squeeze the knees out a little bit more. Maybe take a little rock side to side. Inhale. Exhale away. Lovely. And then bring the knees in together and then turn on your mat. We're going to have a little lie down. So turn any way you wish to, but I'll talk you through so that you don't have to keep looking. And then keeping both feet on the mat, press the palms in and just tilt the tailbone. So you're just squeezing the tailbone up, basically taking that gap away in the lower back. Inhale. As you exhale, tilt the other way. So you're making a gap. You can fit your hands in that lower spine. And again, inhale, just squeezing and tilting the hips forward. Exhale, tilt the hips back. Just lowering and moving around that lower spine. And then hug the knees. Nice big hug. Maybe just give a bit of a roll around the lower spine. Exhale the knees away and then the other direction. Lovely. And then place your left foot on the mat, taking behind the right knee, and then start to walk up towards the calf. You can keep a bend on that knee, take it up towards the ankle, even stretching nice and straight. You may wish to take a strap here, if you do, or you may wish to hold onto the ankle or onto the big toe. So take your Padangusthasana, hand to big toe pose. If you do take your strap, keep the elbows in towards the rib cage. Inhale. As you exhale, gently drawing the thigh towards the chest. So take a bend on the knee or stretch straight. So taking that stretch in a way that feels good. Just stretching out the hamstrings. And then taking the knee into the chest. Take the right hand inside of that right knee. Take the left hand out to the side, just pressing into the ground. And then just take that bent leg, the right leg out to the side, pressing that left shoulder into the mat. So just taking a nice bent leg. You either stay here, opening up through that right hip, or extend the leg out. And again, you can either place the hand inside that knee, or take your peace fingers around your big toe and stretch through. Try to keep both hips onto the mat. Inhale. Exhale the shoulder blades into the mat. And then inhale and exhale, bend the knee and bring that knee back into center. Give the knees a nice big hug. You may wish to reach up and just bring the nose towards the knees. And then place the right foot onto the mat, hug that left knee, And then take your hands behind the left knee and start walking up that left leg this time. And again, you can either hold on to the calf, the ankle, big toe with the peace fingers, or take the strap. So do whatever feels good for you. This is your practice. So just gently easing that knee down if you want to have a nice bent knee, or stretching straight through the leg. Encourage the shoulder blades into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, so just gently pulling closer. And then bending that leg, releasing the strap if you have one. And keeping the leg lifted, foot lifted, just ease and slightly take out that left knee to the side. But encourage that right shoulder into the mat. So just easing and opening out through the left hip. And keep a bent leg or stretch that left leg straight. And keep easing down to the inside of the knee with that arm, with that left palm, or take the left fingers to the big toe, the peace fingers. Just stretch out through the right arm and press palm into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Quite nice, the chest opener as well as a hip opener. Inhale and exhale, bending that knee, bringing it back in. And then stretch both feet down the mat and come to sit on the backs of the hands. So press the palms into the mat. So we're going to go into our Matsyasana, our fish pose. So if you have any neck issues, you may just want to stay here or come up onto your elbows. That's absolutely fine. But if you do have neck issues, just take care taking the head back. So come up onto the elbows, open up the chest, so come up nice and high, and then take the head back. So this is a lovely stretch for the front of the neck. Lovely chest opener. And then inhale. Exhale. This is a really good one to get into the center of the lungs, the intercostal section. So inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. And as you exhale, just gently lift the head, place it down, and then release the hands from underneath you. Give your knees a nice big hug. And then rock and roll up. You may wish to take 3 rocks here to come all the way up. And we'll take a nice twist at the top. So stretching the legs out, hugging that left knee and pop it over that right leg. Squeeze the right toes back, hug onto that top knee with your right arm and just take the other arm behind you. Inhale to lift, exhale to twist and just look over that shoulder. Lovely. Keep lengthening through the spine. Wonderful. Inhale. And as you exhale, just release that hold. Stretch away through that left leg and then pull the right leg in. Use that knee to like lift up and then hook that leg over the bottom leg. Inhale to lift, reaching out through that left arm and hug the top knee. Take your right hand behind. Inhale to lift, exhale. Have a nice little twist. Inhale. As you exhale, just pulling in that Uddiyana Bandha. So think about your belly button to the spine. It's quite nice in a twist, quite powerful. For a good massage internally. Inhale. And as you exhale, come to a nice unraveling. And then crossing over here, take it into cat-cow. Okay, lovely. I'll come around this side. So here, spreading the fingers, making sure that your knees are underneath, sort of right underneath your hips, you're nice and aligned. Inhale, reaching up, dipping through that lower back, open the chest. Exhale, start the motion from the lower back, tuck the chin, really pushing into the heels of the hands. Inhale, lift, looking forward, open the chest, exhale away. And then come to a nice flat back. And just take a nice little roll around. You may wish to look over your shoulders, one shoulder at a time, just bringing the hips round, take a little roll through the back. And then sitting back onto the heels, coming up nice and tall. We're not going to go into camel because camel is far too strong at this time. in the practice at this stage. So holding onto your lower back, supporting your lower back. Inhale. And then exhale, just taking it back here. Quite a nice one just to breathe into the lower part of the lungs. So inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. And exhale away. Lovely. Just bringing it all the way around into a nice narrow balasana. Reach the hands behind you and just feel that stretch to the lower back. Inhale. And bring yourself onto your toes and then reach up and push up into downward facing dog. Lovely. So inhale and exhale here. Inhale onto the toes, exhale, roll back. Take a nice walk of the dog. Inhale, exhale, the chest through, lift through the hips, sink through the heels. Really feel that connection all the way down the legs. Inhale. And then look between the hands and take a nice walk, right on your tiptoes. And bring the feet in between the hands. Take a nice forward fold. Take a half Uttanasana, so press the hands into the shins or fingertips to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, back into Uttanasana. Inhale, open up the arms, open the chest, reaching all the way up to Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale down, take a nice rock, and then just come into Tadasana. Let's just try that again. So inhale. Exhale, float all the way down. Inhale, fingertips to mat, reaching forwards, all the hands to shins, nice flat back. Exhale, taking the forehead towards the shins. And then walk back into your downward facing dog. So stretching through those heels, lifting through the hips. Even if you think you can't lift your hips anymore, just try a couple of millimeters. Stretching up, spreading the fingers, maybe even just shining the inner elbows to the front a little bit more, just rotating them through. Inhale. And as you exhale, look between the hands, take that walk back in. Exhale, down into forward fold. Inhale, opening up here. Exhale, back into Tadasana. Lovely. Take a nice little rock forwards and back. Lovely. We're going to go for it again this time. So inhale, up we go. Exhale, floating all the way down. Inhale, half forward fold, hands to shins, or fingertips. Exhale, back down. And this time, step back into plank. And feel nice and strong and sturdy. So the wrists underneath the shoulders, tucking the tailbones, you're bringing that spine into alignment. Inhale. And then bringing the left knee. So I'm going to be doing the same as you now. So do your right knee, guys, actually this side. If you do your left knee that side, lovely. Left knee. And take your hands underneath the nose. And then flip on that back foot to the inside and open out towards the front. Lovely. Inhale, lift. So opening up into a side plank. So stay here if you wish, or take that bottom foot and meet it with the other foot. Lovely. Inhale to lift. And then exhale, taking it back into your plank. So take your arm down back into plank. Inhale. You can drop through chaturanga or drop the knees, hug the elbows in all the way down. Inhale, roll through to cobra. Exhale, back onto the knees or over the toes and push all the way up into downward facing dog. Lovely. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the shoulders over the wrists. Lift the one leg. Actually, I'm going to take the right leg behind me. You can take the left leg if you're in front of me. And just bring the knee through and plant the foot down. And open the chest. So come into a nice low lunge. You've got the sole of the foot through, just framed by your hands. Inhale. And then exhale, reaching up into high lunge. Sink through the knee, lift through the arm. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to just take the chest towards the spine. Just reach the arms forwards parallel. bringing the forehead down towards the floor, but you're keeping the neck as an extension of the spine. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down, step the back foot into the front foot and take a forward fold. Inhale, open up the arms, reach all the way through. Hands to heart center. And then I'm going to go to the other end of the mat now. You can stay exactly where you are, as long as you know which foot you just done. Okay, so roll the shoulders back, inhale. Reaching up, exhale, take it all the way down. Lovely. Inhale, half forward fold, the fingertips to the mat or hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Step back or take a jump back into plank. Inhale and lift. I think that lifting action. Wonderful. And then we're going to turn the other way for the side plank. So face the other way. If you wish to bring the knee in, bring that knee in. Take your hand underneath your nose and then turn and bring that inside of the foot, or you can go straight into it if you wish to. Open out. Inhale, lift. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting through the hips. And then exhale, bring it back down and take your flow. So taking with your knees or hug your elbows in and dropping through your chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog or cobra. Exhale over the toes or back onto the knees, all the way into downward facing dog. Lovely. Inhale, lift, lift, lift through the hips. As you exhale, bring the shoulders over the wrist. I'm going to lose my earpiece. And then lift through. I'm using the back leg. I'm using my left leg for you, right leg for you. And then breathe and bring that foot through the opposite leg. And then reach up and start to take it up to your high lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale, just swooping down and taking it back. And then reaching the arms up. Nice parallel arms. Keep pushing through this back heel. Stretching through the back leg. Inhale. And then exhale. Take the hands down. Step the back foot in through the front foot. And take a nice Uttanasana. Lovely. Inhale, reaching, opening the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. I'm going to come back over again. We're going to do all of that again. Okay, adding some extras. So just remembering which way you've gone with your side. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale, floating down. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump back into your plank. Lovely. And then take your knee down or just take your hand straight under your nose and turn immediately into your side plank. So use that side plank of your choice. Inhale and lift that top leg away if you wish. Inhale. Keep it steady, keep it strong. Pull that core in. Exhale away. Inhale. And then bring the foot down if it's lifted, turning yourself back into plank. Lower through chaturanga or drop the knees, chin and chest. Push through up to cobra or take the hands further back and lift the thighs to your downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, up and over. And we can all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, bringing the shoulders over the wrist. And then I'm lifting through my left leg if you're ahead of me, my right leg if you're behind me. Inhale, exhale, bringing the foot through. Reaching up into your high lunge. Sinking through, either staying here, or if you want to take it further than this lovely angled lunge, you can lift up through the back leg and take it into warrior three. Inhale, lift, 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 but try and keep the hip level. You're not lifting too much out of the one hip. Inhale, exhale, sink through the knee, place the foot down and take it back into your lunge. Ah, beautiful. Lovely. Inhale, lift. Wonderful. And then stepping all the way. You can place the hands down if you wish, or step all the way to the front of the mat. Working through the other side. So, off we go. Inhale. Exhale, float down. Inhale. Exhale away. Lovely. And then step or jump back into your plank. And then taking your hand under your nose, turn the other way for your side plank. And again, you can take that knee down, just making sure the knee's under the hip, reaching up. Inhale. You wish to reach away with that top leg, stack your feet, lift away. And then look up towards the hand for that added challenge. Inhale. Exhale, bringing it all the way back into your plank. Lower down. We'll go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it through to up dog or hips down for cobra. Maybe even lengthening to the neck. Inhale, exhale, back onto the knees or over the toes, reaching up. Inhale. Exhale away. And then inhale, bring the shoulders over the wrist, lifting through the other leg now. So I'm taking my right leg if you're in front of me, left leg if you're behind me. And then bringing that foot through. Inhale, opening up the chest, reaching up into your high lunge. Sinking through the knee, inhale to lift. Exhale, take the arms back. Reach the arms forward. Off you go, either stay here or pushing into that front foot, lifting, keeping the hips level, squeezing through the buttocks, lifting that leg. Inhale. Lovely. And then stepping back with care, reaching up. Now taking the hands to the mat to bring yourself back into Tadasana or meeting at the mat. Ooh, lovely. Come into the center of the mat. Face the front. Reach the palms forward. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. Take a moment here. Regain your breath. Regain your composure. Just tuck the tailbone ever so slightly. Open up and just take your hands to your heart center for a moment. Take the thumbs towards the sternum and just feel lifting through the sternum. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so let's go for it then with our sun salutation. Well, not on the sun, sorry, our moon salutation. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale, take a nice bend to the side, our crescent moon here, or banana. We'll call it moon tonight. Inhale, open up the shoulders. As you exhale, step out to the right foot, sinking it down to goddess. So you're pointing the toes out to the side, roll the shoulders back and down, tuck the tailbone, sinking down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reaching and stretching through the legs, and then just starting to turn the toes. You're bringing your right toes to the top of the mat, your left toes come round. Inhale, and then exhale, start to reach forward. Take the hands down to your shin. Other hands can go onto your hip and start to just turn and open the chest. Reach up through this top arm if that feels good. Stretching up and looking up towards that hand. Inhale, exhale, start to slide down and open out, maybe for a deeper Trikonasana triangle. Now take the hand off. You can leave the hand there if you wish. Put the hand onto the inside of the calf or the ankle, or as long as you maintain the upper body, taking the hands flat onto the mat or onto a block. Totally up to you. Inhale, exhale, open out here. Inhale, lovely. And then bringing it down, so start to bring this top arm down. You may wish to take 2 blocks either side here and bring the back toes round a little bit. Inhale, lift. Exhale to fold. You can bend into this front knee if that feels more comfortable, or you can take a nice stretch through that hamstring. Inhale. Exhale away. And then inhale, take the hands onto the mat and bend through the front knee, stretch the back knee and come into a nice lunge. Open the chest. Looking forward. Exhale. And then turn on the inside of that back foot and bring yourself to the front of your mat and sink down. So you can stay higher if you wish. totally up to you. Point near the toe of that straight leg, the left toe, to the front of the mat. Sink down if you can. You can release that back heel. Inhale, and then start to walk over to the center, and we'll take a Malasana. So either sinking down or being higher. A bit of a lower squat. So if you could come down to Malasana, that'd be great. Inhale. You can always use the blocks, so bring the blocks with you. And then start to straighten out. Now we go to the other side. So taking the hands over to the left, stretch the right leg out. Inhale, lift. Lovely. Exhale to start to turn. Make sure you bring that foot a little bit further forward. So it's coming underneath the knee. Opening out into your lunge. Step the back foot in slightly. Make sure the toes are turned to the top corner of the mat. Take the blocks if you wish. Either side of the front foot. Inhale, lift the chest, then exhale to draw the forehead towards the shin. So lovely deep stretch through that hamstring. Inhale. Exhale away. Use that ujjayi breath, that ha sound with the mouth closed. Use the nose, use the back of the throat. And then inhale, turn that back toe towards the long edge of the mat, stretch to the front leg, and then come into your Trikonasana. You can take your hand onto your shin, your right hand onto the hip, reach for the right arm if that feels good. Take it a bit lower, slide down, open out. So you can take the back of the hands inside the calf or into the inside of the ankle or onto the floor. Inhale, exhale. Keep pulling that top shoulder back, open your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, lift and release. Lovely. And then come back into your goddess. So point your toes out to the corners, sink the knees. Roll the shoulders back, sinking down. Take a nice little rock side to side. Inhale, exhale down. And again, inhale. Keep pushing the knees out towards the little toes, sinking down. Lovely. Open the chest. Step the left foot into the right, bringing it up. Inhale to lift. Exhale to take your crescent moon, opening up the top shoulder. Let's turn to look up towards that top shoulder. Inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, so let's go a little bit quicker this time with some added extras. Okay, so inhale. Exhale over to the right, opening up the chest. Lovely. Inhale back to center. Exhale into goddess, stepping up with the right foot, sinking down. Rolling the shoulders back. Inhale, tuck the tailbone. As you exhale, reaching up, always take it back into goddess. This time, come up onto the tiptoes. Reach the hands up into prayer position if that feels good. Even challenge yourself by closing the eyes. Pull the core in, check your balance. Inhale and exhale, lower through the heels, open the eyes, reach out to the side. Take your Trikonasana, so point the toes to the top of the mat, bring the left toes round. Inhale and exhale, taking it all the way down, opening out here. Inhale, lift. Stay here if you wish to, or bring the back toes round a little bit more, and you can take it into a revolved Trikonasana. You can use a block if you wish on the inside or the outside of the foot. And you bring it around, squeezing up with the right arm. Nice twist. Inhale, exhale, squeeze back. Just hold on to this moment here. Inhale. Brilliant. Exhale. Wow, that's lovely. That looks brilliant, Kevin. Well done, that's really good. Inhale. Exhale, bringing yourself down. And then bring that back toe round a little bit more. Frame the front foot. Inhale. Exhale into your pyramid. Stay here if you wish. Or reach the hands behind you. Clasp the hands. Reach them up and over, away from the spine. Inhale. Exhale away. Inhale. And then take the hands down either side of the foot and bend into a nice lunge position. So opening up through the hips here. Inhale. And let's go for lizard. So making sure you have got blocks if you wish to have them. Ooh, there we go. Heel toes, this right foot, the edge of the mat. Bring the blocks inside if you wish to use blocks. You may not wish to. You can drop the back knee, lift up and press the palms into the mat. And then exhale your elbows down onto the blocks or onto the mat on the inside of that foot. You can keep the back knee down or you can lift through that back knee, pressing and pushing into the foot. You're reaching with that back heel. Inhale. Remove the blocks if you wish to. Take a deeper stretch. You can actually bring the chin down towards the chest. Take a nice stretch to the neck. Inhale. And then exhale, press the hands into the mat. Take the hand on the other side of that foot and then heel toe the right foot in. And then inhale and exhale, bringing the hands both round to the front. Turn on that heel and take it down or keep it up higher. Okay, that's totally up to you. Inhale to lift. Exhale to walk over into your Malasana. Take a Malasana here. So reaching out. Lovely. Inhale. And then exhale, reaching to the other side. So stretching out through the right leg or keeping it up here. Absolutely fine. Just making sure that knee is underneath or over rather the ankle. Inhale. And then exhale, turning around into your lunge position, opening to the chest. And then heel toe, this left foot over to the side. Inhale, open. You can drop the back knee if you wish or keep that back knee lifted. And then exhale down onto the elbows. Use the blocks if you wish to. Inhale. Exhale, keep pushing through this back foot. Inhale. As you exhale, press the hands, the palms into the mat. Heel toe the foot back in. And then bring that back foot in slightly and turn the toes to the top corner of the mat. Inhale, exhale down into your pyramid pose, drawing the forehead towards the shin. And either keeping it there, that feels nice and steady, or relaxing and releasing the arms, pressing together. Try and press the palms together as you clasp. And then inhale and exhale away. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. Relax to the hands. Let's take our Trikonasana. So the back foot turns round to 90 degrees, so it's facing the long edge of the mat. Hold on to the front shin with that left arm. Open out with that right arm. Inhale. Exhale. Open. Lovely. And then turn the back of the hand inside of the calf, inside of the ankle, or taking it all the way down. Just maintain that upper body. Keep it there. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Oops. Okay, that's it. Pulling the top shoulder. That's it. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. And take a revolved triangle. So leaving the feet where they are. You can move the back toes round a little bit. Use the block if you wish. You can use it on the inside of the foot. Bring the right hand down or on the outside of the foot. Depends how much of a twist you wish to do. If you have your block on the outside, you are twisting a little bit more. So take your variation, reaching up throughout that left arm, squeezing that shoulder back, trying to open the chest. And again, it's a twist, so inhale. As you exhale, squeeze that Uddiyana Bandha in, taking the belly button towards the spine. Inhale. And then exhale down. Oh, lovely. And then bringing yourself back up into your triangle. And then releasing up with that front arm. Bring yourself into Goddess. So turn the toes round, sink yourself down, adjust your feet, making sure the toes are out to the side. Inhale to lift. Exhale. A little bit deeper. And again, go from the toes if you wish to. Let's take the toes and the arms. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. If you can hold it here, close the eyes. If you wish to, roll the shoulders back and down. Don't overbalance like me. Inhale. And then exhale, reaching up and stepping the left foot in towards the right. Exhale over to the left hand side. Open up that top shoulder. Inhale. And exhale down. Lovely. So there we go. It says it's cooling. I'm not sure it's cooling temperature-wise throughout the body. So step to the front of the mat. We'll all go the same way. So you all face the same way. I'm going to take a nice flow now. So inhale, reaching up to Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, float all the way down. Inhale, half forward fold, Uttanasana. Exhale to full Uttanasana. And then step back or jump back into plank. Take your flow. Exhale through Chaturanga or bring the knees down. Inhale through up dog or your cobra. Exhale back onto the knees or over the toes, reaching up into your downward facing dog. Lovely. And then inhale and stretch up through the right leg. So going for our three-legged dog with the right leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees, open the hip. So stretching that right foot over towards the left shoulder, looking underneath the armpit. Inhale. As you exhale, stretch through that leg again, and then swoop it down in between the hands. Bring that foot down. Lovely. Inhale, open the chest. Lovely. And then inhale, reaching up to high lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, just turning that back foot, you bring it out into your warrior two. So reaching down. Lovely. So just checking in with the feet. The heels in line with the back arch. Stretching up to the torso, reaching back through this back shoulder. You're really opening. Inhale. Exhale to sink. Let's take a humble warrior. So reach the hands behind you, clasp the hands. Inhale to lift. And then taking the right shoulder inside of that right knee, bowing the head. Keep reaching through this front knee, just making sure the knee is over the ankle. Inhale and lift as you exhale, the hands away from the side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release the hands. Bring yourself all the way up. Roll through the left arm. Roll through the right arm into reverse warrior. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slide down the leg a little bit more, but reach through that front knee. Open up through the chest. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. Stretch to the front knee, bringing it forward and just making sure you have a block in front of the mat. We're going to go into our half moon pose. Inhale. Heel toe the back foot in slightly. Reaching forward and take it back into a Trikonasana. So just opening through the hip and press the back of the hand into the calf or the ankle, just to feel that opening. Look towards your block, bend through the front knee, take your right hand onto the block, keep the hand up if you can towards the left on the left hand, and then reach up for your Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon. And with this, start to turn the top of that top foot to the sky, having that external rotation. If you're there, you may wish to release the block and take the hand away from the block, but keep that opening through the chest, through the hip. See how you go. Inhale. Exhale, take it back into your warrior two. Whew. Lovely. Excellent. Inhale and exhale. And then I want you to step to the front of the mat. Whew. Lovely. We may get time to go through this one more time. I want you to take the left foot back and take it into a nice wide forward fold. So step back with the left foot and face in front of your mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale, take a half forward fold. Point the toes forward. Keep the thumbs towards the sternum. And just feel that stretch the back of the hamstrings. Take the palms to the mat. Draw the crown of the head down. Inhale, lift slightly. Exhale, bring yourself down. Inhale. Exhale to lift up, bend to the knees and bring yourself all the way back up to standing and step in with your right foot to face the other end of the mat. Make sure you have another block this end of the mat ready for your half moon pose. Off we go again. So inhale, reaching up to Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, swan dive, floating all the way down. Inhale, hands to shins, looking ahead of the mat for your half Uttanasana or fingertips to the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump back into your plank. Feel nice and strong. Bring the hips down slightly so you're nice and level and lengthen through the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it through to up dog or cobra. Exhale over the feet or onto the knees and lift through downward facing dog. Wonderful. Reaching the heels down, lifting through the hips. Inhale and reach the left leg up this time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then bend through the knee. Inhale and exhale, opening the hip, looking underneath that left armpit. Inhale. Exhale, stretch back into your three-legged dog. So really stretching to the leg. Push through this right heel. Inhale and exhale, sweeping the foot in between the hands and bring yourself all the way up to your high lunge. Pressing through that back heel, reaching through the parallel arms. Lovely. And then spin on that back heel, reaching out into your warrior two. And you're reaching the other side. So reach back through that right arm, that right shoulder, open the chest. Lovely. Looking down your front fingernails. Inhale. Exhale, take the hands behind you, clasp the hands. Inhale, and as you exhale, taking that left shoulder inside the left knee for your humble warrior and reach the arms up and over. Inhale. Exhale, sink the hips a bit deeper. Reach the arms a bit higher. That looks great. It looks absolutely wonderful. Brilliant. Inhale. And as you exhale, release the hands, swoop that right arm over. Bring that right arm back, lift up through that left arm and slide the right arm down the back thigh. Reach over with that left arm and sink into that front knee. For your reverse warrior or sun warrior, open up that top shoulder. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, reach the arms forwards again and over. Stretch the front knee. Heel toe the back foot in slightly and take your Trikonasana. So reach forward, drop into your triangle, open up here. Inhale. Open through that top shoulder. Slide the hand down if you wish to go a bit deeper. And then look towards your block. Bend into this front knee. Hold onto the block with your left hand. And when you feel ready, release through that right leg. So transferring all the weight to the front leg. Opening out with that top arm. Wonderful. Squeeze and then try to turn that toe, the foot, the top of the foot, turning up towards the sky. Inhale. You may wish to release the block. Take the palm down. It may feel completely different one side to the other. If you can use your head, you can actually turn your head up towards the top hand. Real challenge for the balance. If you are there, try and release the block. A few seconds. Come back into your warrior two once you felt you're there. And then again, point the toes to the front of the mat, roll the shoulders back, and just release down into your lovely wide forward fold. Just take it to a point that feels good. So drawing the crown of the head down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And then exhale to release. Bend to the knees, take the hands to the hips. And then heel toe the feet in. And just bring yourself back into the Tadasana. So just walk through the feet. Your hips should really feel like they've had a workout. Really working through the leg strengthening, hip opening. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale, float all the way down. And then bringing your foot behind, one foot behind the other. Just bring yourself down to a nice seated position. Just cross the legs to begin with. And we're going to take another, we did this last week, cow face arms. Because it is a challenge. If you want to use your strap, go for it. So first of all, reach up through your right arm and drop the right arm in between. The palm goes against the back. Take the left arm behind you and see if you can reach for your fingertips. This is where I struggle. If you do, just drop a strap down your back and then hold on to that strap. I'm doing the opposite way to you, but walk up the strap and you'll eventually, if you do this every day, you'll eventually get there. So you're almost there. I'm just touching fingers. Just use the strap, pull on that strap and open the chest. It's quite a challenge. Lovely. Inhale, exhale. And release that strap or release that bind. Roll through. Maybe take a nice little neck roll. It is mad, isn't it? Oh, if we are sat like this at a wheel or a desk, you're conditioned and your kind of posture evolves. So suddenly you're opening up. Quite nice. Now just take the legs in the opposite direction as you take your cow face in the opposite direction as well. So lift up through your left arm, dropping it into the middle of your shoulder blades, and then the right arm round and see if you can take that bind. So just holding on to the fingertips. Inhale. It might feel completely different. It does for me on this side. This side, yes. One side is generally different to the other. You're very equal, you're very lucky. Inhale, open out. Pulling that Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale. And relax and release. Ooh. Roll through the shoulders. Have a little roll. Lovely. And let's take another stretch here. Another nice twist. So bring the knees up and just face the long edge of the mat. Doesn't matter which way you face. Let's wrap underneath. I love this one because it always goes wrong. Everyone goes the wrong way, including me. So take one leg and take your heel right by your buttocks, basically, and then wrap the other leg around you and hold on to that top leg. Inhale to lift. All you have to know is you're going to take the opposite arm. So I've got my right leg over, I'm taking my left arm. Just take the opposite arm, give yourself a nice big wrap. And if you want to go a little bit further, you can actually hook the elbow to the other side of the knee, and then take the other arm around you. So you're twisting towards that top leg. Lovely. Inhale, push with that backhand, reach to the spine. Exhale, take a nice twist and just take a glance over that shoulder. Inhale. And exhale to release. Lovely. And then just unravel. Let's take a boat pose while we're here. Can't leave a boat pose out. So stretch, reaching back with the shoulders. If you want to take your strap, take your strap. I'll just demonstrate quickly. This might feel enough for you here. Keep the elbows in. Inhale, so release the back of the thighs. Reach the arms out. Inhale, and you might want to exhale up into full posture. Lovely, full expression. Inhale, exhale. You are using the strap, so just use that strap to gently pull you forward, but reach the chest through. And then relax. We'll do this again. So if you wish to use the strap or no strap second time through, reach the chest forward. Inhale, exhale the hands away. Inhale, exhale, reaching up. Remember to reach the arms all the way up this time. Inhale, and then exhale to bend. Inhale to lift. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lift. Pull the core in. Inhale. Reaching up. Exhale here. One more. Inhale. And relax. Like, where's Shavasana? Where's Shavasana, please? So taking the other leg through. So take the heel towards the buttocks of the other leg, and then wrap that top leg over. Inhale to reach and stretch to the spine, and then take out the opposite hand and either hug onto that knee or reach across opposite elbow. Press back just by the spine. Inhale to lift and grow and lengthen. Exhale, take that nice twist. Again, just pulling that Uddiyana Bandha with all these twists. It almost magnifies the twist. It really makes, not just externally, but you're working internally as well. Inhale. And relax as you exhale. Ah, lovely. And then unravel yourself out. Bring yourself all the way down. So just tucking in that chin. Ah, allow yourself to come down. We'll just do one more. We'll do two more positions, but one more bit of a working position. So let's go up to bridge. So tickle the back of the heels. Inhale and lift through the hips. And just keep walking the shoulder blades together. Clasp the hands underneath you. Now stay here if this feels good. Feel strong in your foundation. So think about really pressing into the soles of your feet. And then whilst the hips are still maintained and lifted, bring in the right knee. So lift that leg and then stretch the right leg up. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting through the hips. Ooh, inhale. And then exhale that leg down. Take a break if you wish, or bring in the left knee. Inhale. And then exhale and extend that left leg up to the top. Reaching through the knee, reaching through the hips. Lift, lift, lift. Wonderful. And then exhale down. Unclasp the hands, press the palms down, and then gently bring yourself down the mat. Woo. And then hug the knees. A nice big hug. You may wish to bring the nose towards the knees. Lovely. Let's take a nice happy baby just to finish. So peace fingers around the big toes, or you can hold the outside edges of the feet. Up to you which way you prefer your happy baby. Lift your tailbone and gently draw your knees towards your armpits. Take a nice little rock. Such a good release for the lower back, for the hips. Inhale. Exhale away. And then bring the knees together. Release the feet or the toes. And then bring your feet all the way down. Stretch the legs all the way down the mat. And turn the palms towards the sky. Let the feet naturally flop out. If you wish to put a layer on, do so. If you have an eye pillow, you can pop the eye pillow on just to make it nice and dark. Blanket on, socks on. If you wish to have a cushion under your head, you take your Shavasana however you wish to. Inhale and exhale away. Just allow that breath to settle. Turn the palms to the sky. Have a gap between your body and your arms. Allow the back of the head to relax into the mat. Soften the jaw. Soften the tongue. Soften the breath. Soften the eyes, the eyebrows. Relax through the neck and the shoulders. Maybe just lift the shoulders and then place them back down. And just feel relaxed through all of the torso. Maybe it feels heavy, sinking deeper into your mat. Relax the arms, the elbows, the backs of the hands, each and every one of your fingers and thumbs. Allow them to naturally curl. Relax with the hips. And like they're sinking deeper and deeper down into the mat. Relax the thighs, backs of the knees, the kneecaps, the shins, the calves, all the way down to the ankles. Just allow the feet to feel heavy, naturally taking it out to the side. Just relax each and every one of the toes. You almost feel like a wave of relaxation from the very tip of your head all the way through and down to the tips of your toes. And now start to bring some movement back into your fingers and toes, your wrists and ankles. And take a full body stretch, reaching the arms up and over the head. Take a nice big deep inhalation. And then exhale the knees towards the chest. Nice big hug. Maybe take a rock side to side. And then coming over to one side. And then take a moment and gently press your top hand into the mat when you're ready. And bring yourself up to seated position. Try to keep the eye gaze closed or just soft. Inhale, reaching up, stretching to the spine. Have the palms down or turn the palms over. And just revisit your intention if you did set an intention or a dedication to your practice. Just have a moment thinking about that. I can, I am, I will. Put the hands to the heart center. Just rub the palms together. Create that heat. Place the palms over the eyes. Nice and dark. Blink the eyes open into the nice warmth of your palms and then spread the fingers and send the fingers away. Ah, lovely. Thank you for joining me this evening. Namaste. Ah, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the moon salutation. Working around the mat in a different way. It's quite nice sometimes, isn't it?